Today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, Catalyst Mints. All energy, no crash. Check the description for links. So, what's going on, everybody? As I said before, my name is EPICFTW of Elite Players Inc. And thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with us tonight. So, we have a bit of an interesting one for you today. We're gonna roll into some Aplha Protocol. And, oh man, I have not played this game in a proverbial and literal month of Sundays. And I figured I would take it a little old school with something I had fun with it. For some reason, people didn't like, even though it's kind of got cult classic following at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into it. Now, which way do we want to go? I'm like, and if I'm not mistaken, at this point, the only real difference in characters is the recruit or the veteran. So, I always naturally gravitate to the freelancer, only because it's just like, I'll read this to you so you guys can just figure out. Fearless from birth. The only thing that ever caused you an ounce of panic was the thought of a 9-to-5 job. After a remarkable college career, you vanish off the radar of the known world to make your fortune. According to your dossier, you've been a mercenary in Africa, a bodyguard to the Sultan of Brunei. Or was it Brunei? I can never say that. Brunei. There we go. The on and off again paramour of a European princess and the holder of 3 patents in Great Britain. While the truth is somewhere in the middle, one thing is very clear. Your skills have caught the attention of some very important people in the espionage world. Yeah. So, what we're going to do is, we're just going to roll right into the game. We're going to go freelancer. And that'll give us a chance to, like, build our character the way we want. So, pistols and assault rifles, that's the way I normally go. Definitely add one for hand-to-hand, one for toughness, tag, and sabotage. And we'll do one and stuff. So, this character is my basic character. I use only really 2 different types of weapons, assault rifles and pistols. Assault rifles for the raw damage output at range, and pistols for when it's time to be a little clandestine. And I'll read out what level 1 is of every one of these abilities, just so you guys can see it. So, level 1 of concealment is the range in which enemies can spot you while moving in cover in a crouch position. Cameras and enemies alerted to your presence are not affected by this reduction. So, 10% range reduction, that means they can't see me as far away as they normally could. So, we got pistols, which just give me, like, pros with accuracy and stability for pistols. Same thing for rifles. It gives recoil control instead of stability. Sabotage where things get fun. The interface allows Mike. Oh, I never realized there was a typo right there at allow. No, it's not. Oh god, I'm so fucking tired, y'all. It is late. I didn't even realize it. Anyway, the interference ability allows Mike to tune his EMP charges to temporarily disable electronic keyboards, computer systems without utterly destroying them, letting him take control of the security system with ease. Mike can use EMP charges to quickly get through a locked door by disabling the attached alarm and kicking his way through the door. To use his ability, approach the door, computer system, or other objective that requires the use of lockpicking, electronic bypass, or computer hacking with the EMP in your grenade and press B. Tech aptitude. Medic! Medic ability increases his efficiency at healing. This can be from the use of med kits carried in missions or from medical stations found on site. We get 50% health back with healing. For toughness, we get 25 extra health at this level, which gives us a total health of 125. Each level improved health increases the amount of punishment Mike can sustain. I hate that they won't let me change my name. I gotta be Mike. Martial arts just means CQB will be like, more damage. CQC proficiency increases damage for all hand-to-hand attacks. Strike damage is 30 instead of 20. So we are going to commit these. And that should leave us 1 point. That 1 point will allow us to do fun stuff later because we'll be able to have other things. So let's let this play through and see what's up. Like normal, I'm gonna keep it relatively quiet during like cutscenes or like big talk sessions. But most of the time, I'm gonna flip my fucking gums just because it's fun. Obsidian. I don't know why people didn't like this game. I actually had like a really good time with it the very first time I played it. Because I think the first time I played it on PC, and I'm not sure if I pirated it or not. It was just like I was young and really dumb when this came out, so it was just one of them things where I didn't know any better, and I straight up just I bought it this time because like nostalgia. Oh, that's bad. Take evasive actions. Oh, that's bad. And bright. Yeah.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you.
Hey, what's going on, Roche? The hangout was great.
Alpha Protocol.
Like, we had a really good time.
After all.
How was your guys hanging out last night? Because I know you guys just wanted to stay in and relax. How'd it go? So, expert walkthrough moments. Basically, I've beat this game like 5 times, and that does not mean that I remember everything because it's been so long since I've actually played it. But don't kill people here. Oh Jesus. Okay. Where is it? There we go.
Good. You're awake.
No, because our podcast guest didn't actually show up. Alright, how do we want to play this? Let's play it professionally.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave, then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
I'll think of something. Let me check the room. There's got to be another way out.
All right, then. Don't take too long. The door's locked in.
How's the aspect ratios working for you? Also, I need to do... motion blur's off.
Down. But you might be
There
able
we
to
go.
find a way to break the glass.
In case of emergency.
That did it.
Guess Sleeping Beauty's had enough. That you, Mike? You just hold on. I'm sending some guards to tuck you back in.
What the hell? How about to say, am I stuck in the wall already? God, it's been so long since I've played this. I don't think there's anything for me to pick up here. I think it was just the phone. But there'd be an alarm, so I need to deal with that.
You need to shut off the alarm. The panels on the wall.
Alright, let's shut off the alarm. I like this game because you just gotta figure out which way is the right way to go fast.
Do a bypass on it. Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
It's on.
There you are, Mike. Gotcha.
There's no way he should have saw me from right there. Also, no way he should have been able to shoot me through the container. Alright. There's no way he should have been able to see me though.
Watch out for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm. Mike, they've dispatched a squad to your area.
Don't make this any harder than it has to be.
Alright, where is it? Well, one of the main things I liked about this game is it really seems like... So, I'm a huge fan of action RPGs, as most of you know. And this one is got like a cool story. It's like you're fucking James Bond. You're like a super spy. For whatever nefarious reason you've dropped in to become one. And it's like, you'll see very shortly, the dialogue options are what really make this game. Like, this is definitely one of those games. It's definitely one of those games where... I should have kicked the door. It's definitely one of those games where how you decide to play it, and I don't mean like stealth versus like action or whatever. I just mean more like dialogue options. Because I don't play this for the gameplay, I play this for the dialogue. The dialogue is really good. Somewhere over here there is some intel. I cannot remember where it is. It might even be in this room. for... Alright, it's not this. But yeah, the dialogue makes this game.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
Oh, picked a lot. But yeah, the dialogue options for this game is really good. Bunch of tranquil, that's good. Woo!
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign
Yeah, I
of
think
yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight
Thanks,
if you
Nina.
can.
You've done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Mike, get out of there.
There should be one more. Alright. But I hope that better answered my question, or your question. Because, like, the dialogue options are what makes this game the game. I am not doing really good with the sneaking tonight, though. Alright, let's hack at the computer. Oh, I hate this. I remember this.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
End of the line for who? Alright, that's where I'm supposed to go. Oh, I don't have a choice, do I?
Mike, stay where you are.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
I don't give up government secrets.
I believe you. Everyone says that during the first hour of interrogation.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
I'm ready. What tests?
Not a physical, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I figured that was all done while I was unconscious.
And then some. We ran your blood work, checked your vitals. You seem healthy. Just one thing we should check. Your psych profile.
Okay, we'll do it.
Rereading your dossier. Your file makes you seem more like a tourist than an agent. Your passport must have been stamped twice over.
The stamps are just for show. I can't confirm or deny I was ever in any of those places. Nor were there any witnesses.
Well, I hope you like going where it's hot. And I'm not talking about hell, but someplace close to it.
I thought I was already there.
Spoken like a man who doesn't care about his career. Good. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it.
Right, do it.
Now I'm going to let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
There's more of you?
I'm unique. So's the rest of the staff. They all have their little quirks, but that's what makes them perfect for the job. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one and dangerous, but I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
I haven't had that on forever. Oh, nice. More drugs. Oh, yeah, there's the John that gives me that. Alright, so yeah. Definitely that. Yep, that's good.
Big ass screen.
Word. No weapons past this point.
We'll do that later.
You don't have clearance to come in here.
Well, fuck you then. Alright, finally trying to switch up my look.
You probably want to change. Go on.
I think it's weird that they wait till you like 20 minutes into the game before, or 23 minutes in the game, for let you change what you look like. Yo, real rap. I used to walk the soul patch in real life. It was the funniest shit in the world. I have no idea why I did it. Was I feel like I could be darker. I just don't know why it's not letting me.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
Our war does not end here. This target
Might want to take it a
is
little
not the
easier when
last.
you escape next time.
With our will and our resolve, Al-Samad shall continue these attacks. Fight the
where's it not
aggression of
moving
the
around?
West with its own weapons. Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us. Weapons that will make a graveyard in the skies of our enemies. We have the ability
made
to
it.
strike far and to strike...
No medical facility. Oh yeah, it's because I was in the medical facility. Oh yeah, Sean wants Mina so bad.
Swiftly.
That's so fun.
There are no limits to our reach, no limits to the justice we bring in the name of freedom for our people.
Gadget orientation, weapons, or let's go weapons first, because that's Mina.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton.
Or is that?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it
Mina.
down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Memory intact? Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
All right, what's the next step?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
Yes, ma'am.
The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's
They
start
should
with the
let you
pistol.
do this before you actually pick that shit.
Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds, then fire. Precision shots can take down a
This is
target
why I
quickly.
like the pistol.
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun. Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible when firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually.
Say it's terrible. I'm fucking shit up.
Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack Speak when targets get close. Good. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Hold on for a second, y'all. Something ain't right here. Something ain't right here at all. Something ain't right here. This ain't the right one. Oh, shit. I can fix that later. That ain't a big deal. There we go. Certain ads shouldn't be running right now.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Darcy? Who the hell is that?
Our tech instructor. Very insecure.
Good luck, he can try.
Oh, he will.
Does
Repeatedly.
he not know when to quit?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second. In case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
Am I? A challenge, I mean.
If you have to ask, Thornton, then there's your answer. All right, let's see here. It'll do. Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
Mike, you could have been better, but I don't give a shit. All right, Darcy, let's do it.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm going to be running you through tech orientation.
Good to meet you, Agent. What do you need me to do?
We'll be firing up the exercise in a second. For now, just stand there and be quiet, Mikey. Shouldn't be much longer. And here we go, green lights. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
For someone who's checking the clock, we're sure wasting a lot of time talking.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do.
They try really hard to
I'm
make
mostly
me
here
like
as
just
an
like you.
observer.
And it works.
I'll be
every
doing
time.
your evaluation, too.
What's that out there, a used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there, and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill. Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. Can save you time in the field. It's shut down. No more lock. Alright, see that locker there?
Let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice. And just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Hey, Thornton. Wait up. I just want to talk to you.
The doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
Well, might as well just do it. Take that fucking XP. Darcy, you piece of fucking shit, man.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run. You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
What do you have in mind?
All right, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
All right. I'm listening.
It's a rematch, on our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Maybe some other time, Darcy. I just want to get out of here and get my assignment.
You're lost then. I thought you might be scared. I mean, I don't really blame you. It's a big world out there, full of risks.
I'm not scared, Darcy. I'm bored. If this is all you've got to teach me, then I need to move on anyway.
Temper, Mikey. I wouldn't get your blood pressure up or they're gonna trank you again.
Doubtful. Looks like I'm the only agent in this facility they're willing to give a real mission to. Too bad for you, Darcy.
Alright then. If you change your mind, the range is good to go. Whenever you feel up to it, that is.
Haha, Darcy. This mofo.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
I'm here for espionage training.
Westridge's new recruit. Good. There's no time to waste. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
Anything else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
What's going on, Ant? What's going on, nephew?
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now. Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Of course, not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob. Not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Let's do it. So what's going on, nephew Tommy? What to do? Whew, here we go. I never been good. Oh, damn it!
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I can't let you train me if I don't put you through the paces too.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report says you might need more practice on the gun range, but you're probably still shaking off the drugs we gave you.
I'm still brushing up on my skills. Mina's a good teacher. I just need to be a better student.
She is a good teacher. She has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your thoughts. And here's a surprise, a positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did? What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
You ever had an intern position at a government agency?
I have.
Need I say more? All my exercise was moving papers from desk to desk. I'm here to do work, not sit back and manage it. I want to be out where the action is. I want to make friends.
Hoorah!
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
I'm a professional.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
Makes sense.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want. I didn't realize this was an acting gig.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
I don't see how.
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
I'd rather skip the pep talk and get started.
Fair enough. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good. Because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again. Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that air in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Halbeck? I've run across them while I was touring the world. They don't exactly keep their hands clean. How did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him along?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture, and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it.
Smart
I'll
ass.
contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Alright, let's go up in here. Oh, that's bright as shit. Yeah. So bright.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
That's some foreshadowing. So much alcohol.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. The safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Got it. What's the next lead?
We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flights Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles to be stored there.
Why are we playing around? Why not send in the troops and storm the place?
We need to make sure the missiles aren't armed. If they are, our aerial assault will be one of the shortest flights in history. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Do it. Job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Anything beyond the weapons locker?
Thought that might hold your attention.
It did? Anything else?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
My own money? Are you kidding?
We don't want you using the Alpha Protocol account with rival terrorists or weapons dealers. That has a habit of getting back to us, and then Congress calls. The weapons locker you found, help yourself to what's inside. Just be sure to choose ammo and armor. Suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to PDA. You can review them at any time.
Cool.
All right.
Whoa,
so,
whoa, whoa.
Is that
Okay.
it? West. Great. Home sweet home.
All right, let's get started. Sorry, ear itch.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new
Let's take a look around the house.
cleaning up the federal government.
Patrick Darcy.
Restricting lobbyists' access to legislation.
Shit, now this is a fucking bedroom.
Called the People Corporations Act, or PORC Act, would prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require anyone affiliated with a corporation to stay 500 feet more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian.
hat here.
Should American people be compensated?
The fuck?
Is considered hostile.
That was weird.
Bound to the United States. Both parties have attacked this is a massive payload of companies that have outsourced American jobs. India are the largest destinations for offshore operations.
Check my email. Well. Give me that money. Hal back. Good. Ugh, I'm not gonna read it. I fucking hate Darcy. Alright, let's go to the clearinghouse. So I got $1,700. Samuel Assassin. Oh, yeah. It depends on what you want to do. Like, there's so many different things you can do. You just gotta decide.
Businesses be compensated if conflict arises in Asia.
Alright, one down. That's a submachine gun. Nah, dog, you good. Let's move over to the AR. There we go. So you just have to decide what you want to do, I feel. You really gotta make a decision. Like, what would make you happy for your birthday stream?
Called the People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act. Lobbyists contribute to...
Should American businesses be compensated if conflict arises in Asia? Legislation being discussed on Capitol Hill would assist with relocation costs for operations based in countries considered...
Take the arms down. Alright. Yeah. Oh, you put my name on it. Yeah. Alright. Cool down 10% ability. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna go on the first mission. Let's see what happens.
Careful, Mike. Don't play games with these guys.
If I can get in without a firefight, that makes getting to Nasri that much easier.
American. Nasri's not American.
I'm not looking to advertise my presence, only to do business.
Business, eh?
Check with Nasri if you don't believe me. He's waiting for me, and my down payment.
I call ahead. Go on through.
Can't believe you bluffed those guards.
Alright, yeah, see you in a second.
Looks like they figured out I was bluffing.
Nasri's headquarters in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
Alright, let's go. This is Alpha Protocol, and Alpha Protocol. Oh, this one got 5. Hey, Toy.
When you go to bed, do a quality check.
What's that?
Downstairs.
Oh, okay. Yep, no worries.
Doors and stuff. Cause I locked the top lock. Okay?
Yep. And said what to do. She said what to do. You said what I said you said.
Look for alternate ways in. No to risk a direct confrontation.
Huh?
We'll get a 4K TV again.
Sure.
We'll keep an eye.
We get the Ultra. You heard me?
No.
We get our 4K TV back.
Okay.
We get the Google Chromecast Ultra.
Oh yeah, I know about that. Got it.
Yeah, what's the one you like? The Marvel Fame?
You don't?
I don't want that rainbow bullshit. Damascus. Scorched earth, motherfucker. Yo, that shit was hilarious. Said, what did he say, Jay?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
On Project Thunder.
Oh God, that was.
What did he say? I have to look that up because that shit was hilarious. I'm talking scorched earth, motherfucker.
Oh, let's just do more. And yes, we know you've been working. Everyone knows you've been working. Ooh, getting my sneaky stabby on
Go
today.
upstairs.
4.
You there. Make yourself useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload these weapons? Nasri has plenty to display already.
Found a way into the palace.
Good. Going to be hot in there. Careful, Mike.
There we go.
Shit.
Alright. There we go. Oh shit, let me...
She killing that shit, yeah.
I haven't saved in a long time.
Kill that shit, yeah.
Oh.
Nice collection. Wonder if any of it works.
See if there's something you can use. Exit's in the corner, opposite the entrance. Try to get to it without getting killed.
Fired a missile at the palace.
I enjoy deactivating alarms. No, I don't. I'm fucking bullshit. I knew I shouldn't have did that.
Careful, Mike. I got to be nearby. There's no other exits from the palace.
right now, Phil. Good morning.
Right here. He's got nowhere to run. This should be quick. Give me a sec.
Who are you?
See the gun? That's who I am.
You do this? Why? I am businessman. Not attack anyone.
Look, enough already. Tell me where the Halbech missiles are, or I add you to the body count.
The missiles? Or too late. Already gone. Sold. You cause all this trouble for nothing.
Sold? To who?
I take their cash, not their names. You come a few days ago. Maybe you could have killed them instead of my men, eh?
Mike, this is bad news. If he's telling the truth.
What you do now, huh? Kill me? That not get your missiles back.
Mike, we need to know where those missiles...
We
If we
do.
let him go, he could lead us to the people he sold the missiles to. We might come after him. Either way, we win.
But he can't lead us to the buyers. Then we've let a killer go, and more people will die. Remember that rocket attack in
Money, guns, yours, if you let me go.
I'll take the cash you made on the sales here, and the accountant of the Saudi holdings you think no one knows about. It'll save me from having to hack the file.
Saudi holdings? But...
The cash and the account code.
I get you both. Here, I transmit to you. Number check out, see?
Good. Now get out of here before the Marines show.
Are you sure about this, Mike?
Yeah, if we just let him go without a bribe, he would have smelled. I want him scared, not paranoid. And a little extra cash might prove useful later on.
Fair enough.
Ooh,
Search the room. See what you can find.
Ooh! Made 46 stacks off that. Always take the money. Take the money and fucking run, cheap. Yeah.
A devastating attack on a U.S. base in Tehran has left several Marines dead. An early morning raid by members of an...
Oh man. I got me some money. buy a better pistol. Yes. Yes. Yeah, let's get some clothes. When I get that, I'll be happy.
Lobbyists' access to legislators.
Call the people.
All right, let's do one more and call it a night. You know what? No, I think it's a good place to cut it. I'm like, we got through the tutorial, we got through the first mission, and tonight's kind of dragging on. So I think we're gonna call it here. And since everyone just kind of bailed out, I'm not gonna hold my stream open to have a conversation about it because there's no one else to talk to. You guys just left me. I hate you. I'm just kidding. But my name is EPICFTW of Elite Players Inc. Thank you guys so much for joining me for a little bit of Alpha Protocol. This is actually fun. I miss this game. I might actually just play all the way through as opposed to just variety. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy now. Peace.